Hello, my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming at you live with a video. I know it's been forever since I've done a live stream. It's just that work and the heat wave and everything has just been piling up, and I honestly completely spaced my live stream schedule. I'm very lazy most of the time, and that laziness has affected the live stream schedule, and I'm sorry. But as you can tell, the tree branch that has been in the background of many of my videos, I am finally getting around to processing into a cutting stand. So let us begin. I forgot I put 3 extension cords together so that I could do this easier, and I completely fucking spaced. You know those things where like you do it to make the project easier, but then you completely fucking space the reasons why you did it? Well, one of those things. Now, behold the effectiveness of the work chainsaw. Videos to come at a later date. Works a lot better now that I figured out why the chain kept coming loose. Remember, when it's an electric chainsaw, you have to keep in mind of the location of your power cord. That's kind of bunched up the saw a bit. You may be wondering, Outlaw, why did you cut diagonally into the spot where the saw bunched up? Well, that was an attempt to create a relief cut to keep the branch from bunching up any further. Because I need this little side branch on my way to kind of keep the balance of this tree when I try to lift it. Almost stabbed my leg with a stick. Chainsaw. Chainsaw. Also very good at pruning unwanted weeds. Well, the other side of the cord came unplugged. Just gotta secure that in there. Put that back into there. Set that down there. Again, just cord. Actually, this is going far smoother than I thought it would. I thought surely shit would be going horribly, horribly wrong by this point. And we may have another axe fiasco on our hands. But no, this shit's going actually much faster and smoother than I intended, which means shit's bound to go wrong later on. Stay in that little slit thing. Okay, we don't want to stay in that little slit. I don't know why they put the slit thing on if the cord never wants to stay in it. Stay. I don't know what you're saying. You don't get these problems with a gas chainsaw. And generally, yes, you would be correct. You don't get these problems with gas chainsaws. You also don't get the kind of portability you get with the gas chainsaw. What? That ain't gonna work. Of course it's gonna work. Now before the thing snaps, it wouldn't. See, I know more than what my family thinks I do. Now then, the only other thing I need to do before I can get this onto the sawhorses is get this other branch off. Remember, move your equipment out of the way. And always keep track of cords. If you ever feel your chainsaw beginning to slow down or bind, stop running it and just kind of wiggle it out like you would an axe. And there we have it. A prime log to make what I would think, what I'm going to be estimating will be a very heavy cutting stance. It'd definitely be a workout moving it. Now then, as I tear a muscle in my leg. Now then, boink. Remember, I keep saying this, but keep the cords out of your way. Now, once we get this onto the cutting stand, but not cutting stand, once we get these onto the sawhorses, what I'm thinking should happen is the pure weight alone is going to keep this thing in place, for the most part. Just one here. Help relieve some of the load on the other two. And there we have it. I'll start on working on this end simply because it's big. And there we go, nice and flat. This will be the base. All about that base, about that base. No trouble. Now we're going to come over to this side. Once again, proving my intelligence. Now the reason this is working a lot better than the 4x4 is while the 6x6 is chemically and physically stronger than this wood is actually bigger and heavier. Ergo, it doesn't move as much on the sawhorses. Plus, the bark acts as natural grip tape. Now then, we're actually going to cut this off piece by piece up here. Simply because by the time I get to this knot, I'll have to adjust and move the sawhorses closer together so that I can get the proper length without sacrificing the stability that I have. Make sure. Okay. Let's begin. Now this is where I actually have to move this up. So that I can safely remove the knot because this is far too thick, knotty, and dense for me to just cut through with this little chainsaw. So I have to move up to here where I have much better perch. Let's begin. Remember, stay mindful of your cords, my noble outlaws. And foot placement. There we go. Now, we can see both sides are relatively flat. Now, this overall piece is too long for a cutting stand. So what I'm going to have to do is take it and shorten it to about where I want the cutting stand to be. Here to roughly here, I would say. I can always cut it off once I cut it and see how tall it is. I can always just throw it back on the sawhorse. So I don't want to remove too much material. So, I'll make 3 indicator marks on where I think the top of the cutting stand should be. Now comes the fun, tricky part. See, as I've been cutting on this log, it's been losing mass and weight, which means it's more susceptible to rotation now. So I have to be more cautious when I make my cuts and really pay attention to where the log rotates and how it rotates. By the by, also keep an eye on your oil gauge. Very important. You notice how when I saw the log move, I stopped. Because I'm keeping a very, very watchful eye over it. I'm going to remove this middle sawhorse because it's actually causing the log to tip. Put that in closer. And let's see how she reacts now. Much better. We're getting there. I'm going to move this one out. Now, first indicator mark. Woo. Also, very important to keep an eye on your. My chain has come loose, so first we unplug it. Back into place. Find some more lube. And we're back in business. Still nice and tight. Now we check the height that our natural cutting stand is at. And you know, my indicator marks were not as accurate as I thought they were. And you take an entire foot off of this in order to get it where I want it, which is right around here. So I'll just break some bark to make an indicator line. And we'll get to cutting. Now it should be mentioned that as you've seen in this video, I am being very gingerly and meticulously whittling away at this log. Also, I've been using a rocking back and forth motion. This is a motion that lumberjacks use to expedite the cut instead of just pushing straight down. Because if you push straight down, you're moving material all at once. When you rock it, you're moving material at both ends, and it thins out towards the middle before you go back down. There's my indicator mark. And I'm just going to go straight. No, I'm not. I'm going to cut a little more off before I go to my mark. And itch my eye. The rocking back and forth motion also actually makes it easier on your saw because it doesn't have to work as hard to make the same kind of cut. Move that in a little more. Right here is roughly where my indicator mark is on the other side. I'm going to cut right above it. Whew. Even lightened as it is, she's still a big, heavy, thick girl. And this is the base for what our new cutting stand is going to be. Now, we are going to take it back up to the garage so that I can. It literally has enough weight, mass, and width to stand up on its own for the most part. Now that we've done that, it's time for us to place the feet on our cutting stand. I have some 6x6 well, not 6x6. I have 1x6 pieces in the garage that we can use to give our cutting stand its legs, so to speak. Now, where the hell did my bar clamp go? I had a little dead skin on my finger from using the chainsaw. Now, as for where my bar clamp went, as I was saying, as far as where my bar clamp went, I do not know. But, well, the bar clamp will make this easier to do, not necessarily needed. Yeet! Let's do this, shall we? Got a log. That's heavy. Oh, damn, this thing's heavy. This is a workout of its own breed. Okay. Whew. This may be the single heaviest cutting stand I've ever made. Oh, Lord. There they are. Yeah, it hard. Yeah, I know. A whole bunch of shit in the garage. Yeah, had it up on the old workbench. Put some more further in. Now, those heritage pieces of 1x6. Damn it, I know they're in here somewhere. Damn, Uncle Woman keeps moving shit around on me. Be able to find. Like, what shit? Does this every time. Keep moving my shit. I had 4 pieces of 1x6 in here at one point. But now I can't seem to find them. Bloody surprise. So, you can't have a cutting stand without legs. That's just absurd. Fall down every time we try to cut shit. Panic. There are. Sneaky little shit, put them in the back. Now, just like all the other cutting stands I've made, get our dick screws. Little bits. And now that I have drilled up. Always happens. I find one piece of what I'm looking for, then I lose everything else. It always happens to me. I'll be right back. Okay, couldn't find my drill, so I Borrowed my uncle's impact. And learning from my past attempts at doing this, I've learned to clamp the damn thing solidly to the table first. So let's begin. Okay, that worked. I'm not really accustomed to using an impact driver. There we are. And after the first initial piece, it gets easier. Now, it should be said, since I am connecting these to a round object, it's not going to look as clean as when I do it with the pre-cut wood. Now, the reason why you hear a difference in the is because it's changing grain mid-screw. what I mean by that is the grain is going from up and down, like it is here, to sideways, basically, as it is in the wood. Or tree in this instance. This is actually going to be a rather weird thing. Yeah, somewhere along the line I screwed up. I'm used to doing this with much squarer pieces of wood. Ah, well, we will see how it works. First things first. Use my gut as a forward press. So I get this first through it. Now that this is locked into place, don't worry about it moving on that final two screws. That she's done. I was tempted to take the chainsaw and kind of cut 4 flat edges onto this, but I'm not confident enough in my chainsawing ability. Little wobbly. There we go. 4 to keep it on, 1 to make it not wobbly anymore. Had to de-wobblification screw to this side as well. De-wobble initiated. Now, we test our brig. Oh! The old natural funny standard. Until next time, my noble band of outlaws, Outlaw Samurai tells all y'all, be crazy rednecks, be safe and use your weapons. I'm out. Peace. And I'm sorry for the fucking shit going on over there. See ya.